Okay, this is for you, Sagittarius. You're my final 12th sign for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of January 2023. We are setting the tone with the journey of love. We have the half deck for Rider-Waite for the person who's most significant to you for this month, and the Tarot of Sexual Magic for the sexual energy for January. We have the Universal Golden Tarot for the main read, and then the mini Rider-Waite deck for the clarifiers, upright and reversals. This is a general reading. If you like the video, remember to like, share, and subscribe if you like it. It helps me a lot if you share. And I have a CD out there also called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe if you want to check it out. It's only $1 for a song. And let's get going with this read. Check out my Instagram post too. I put a whole bunch of pictures up there yesterday from the cloud pics that I was taking, and I did a nice little video today that I really love actually. So that's under twinflames3344.com. Okay, so let's get going here. All right, Sagittarius. You came up big for Scorpio as well. So if you have Scorpio in your chart or know a Scorpio, you might want to check out Scorpio's reading as well. Sagittarius, January 2023. First responders were coming up, and I see that so much as a Sagittarius energy. First responders and just being really active, go get them type of energy, running in to sweep someone off their feet, or being the person who always runs in when somebody needs help. Again, that first responder kind of energy. And of course, being the patient angel, that higher love energy, taking a different path than the usual or the typical for other people. Perhaps choosing a new path that's alternative, wanting to be more natural, or perhaps work at home. Sagittarius for January 2023. Sagittarius. Hidden beauty. So there may be a hidden side of yourself that's coming out. That's really beautiful. The 45 is the purge, right? This could be from grief. So because of grief, loss, regret, thinking about the past, reminiscing, maybe going within, being sad, thinking about a part of yourself that you haven't seen in a while. And they're both feminine energies here, she loves. So this is about taking a risk to love, and to love yourself, to love your feminine beauty, whether you're masculine or feminine, to love that soft part of yourself that can feel sadness and compassion and love and loss. Taking a risk to love yourself, all of yourself, even those parts of you that society tells you are not good, is not true. And there's the Queen of Pentacles energy here with the 66 and coming together. That could be the Golden Gate as well. And this is very much the churning of the heart, the longing of the heart. Or from the Muppets, hit the presses. I think that's Fozzie Bear says that. So you might like the Muppets. The bottom of the deck is contemplation, and that's Teddy. Teddy was listening to me about that. Teddy's my doggy, and his moon is in Sagittarius, and he's wonderful. We have 69, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So offer of time, money, and energy, a new cycle, contemplation, like going within, thinking about your life, yourself, and what's important to you. Your feminine side, again, being soft, going within, is all feminine energies. So from this deck, again, same type of energy as contemplation. And then coming together, perhaps in grief, with a Queen of Pentacles, perhaps, as a fire energy. And in Scorpio's energy, there was a Queen of Wands that came together with a Queen of Pentacles, which is this energy right here. Maybe you want to show your respects to somebody. You're showing me respect, Teddy? Oh, you brought me a present. That's so sweet. He brought me his red and white toy. It's like, I don't know what it is. It looks like a squirrel's tail or something, but there's no squirrel on it. It's red with white furry stuff on it. Kind of like something that'd be ripped off of Santa Claus's outfit. Maybe one of you plays Santa at Christmas. Maybe your dog got a piece of your Santa Claus outfit. This is for Sagittarius, January 2023. Yay, Teddy. Now he's bringing his fox over. We have the Emperor. Is that okay, Teddy? The Emperor. What do you think? Now he's taking his fox and going away. All right, so we have the Emperor. So there's power, plays, control here. Right, the Emperor's given kind of a sideways glance to the past. And we have the Devil. And this could be someone who's wise to their ways. Or is this him? So this is Aries, Capricorn, tempted by the Devil. This could be swearing in court as well. The Ball and Chain. And then there's the High Priestess. So is the Devil between you, or is the Devil one of you? And which one is it? The bottom of the deck here, so these are the people most significant for you for the month. The underlying energy is the King of Pentacles, which could be Capricorn right here. And is that the Emperor, which could be? So is he the Devil? All right, because there could be some arrogance there. Or is this the Devil over here? Is this a secret passion, or is this someone not in their integrity who's telling your secrets? So who is that? And do you know? There's these cards also that were coming out after the High Priestess. This could be an advisor, a Virgo, with the Knight of Swords, which can be Virgo as well. But this may be someone giving advice or shedding light, and this one's like coming up from behind. It's like coming up the hill for the Scrooge. And like charge. And is this a police chase? Or are they just ready to start a fight? But this one's someone who goes within. They're up. I don't know if they're upright or not. We'll see. So we got the King of Pentacles and the underlying energies, and then all of these guys. So there's Aries, Capricorn, Pisces, or Virgo, or even Aquarius could come up with the High Priestess. And then Virgo for sure here. And then you, Sagittarius. You and power, addiction, religion, and the monkhood perhaps, or alternative practices, right? Being the one who likes being by themselves and going within, as opposed to being with the Emperor and the big company. So why are all these cards coming up? So I'm not going to be able to fit all these up there, so maybe we can fit all these guys down here. And these guys don't like being in the same space together. That's really funny. The Devil's taken over. And then these guys are fine together. So the Emperor and the Devil, they don't like being in the same space together. So that could be your ball and chain. It could be your addictions, your codependency. It could be swearing in court, or remembering that the devil lies. So why would you believe a devil who swears to something, who says that they will love you forever? And then we have the Tarot Sexual Magic. So what is the sexual energy for Sagittarius here? And you know, the Emperor and the King of Pentacles have been coming up side by side in so many reads this week, like right next to each other. So is it the same, is it two sides of yourself, or is this literally you in a war with a partner or a parent or a brother, a grandparent? And just because the Emperor, you know, the Emperor could be the little brother in a place of power. So all right, so what is the sexual energy for Sagittarius this month? For January 2023, Sagittarius. The Lovers and the Two of Cups. This is beautiful love. We'll see how the numbers come up in the read. We have Justice here as well. This is Fairy Justice. A spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. And then here's the evil Empress over here, right? So she uses her sexual power, and that's not real love. And then there's Sagittarius energy over here, right? This could be someone who uses her white kiss hook over here and her potions to get her way. So she could be being manipulative there. This also could be the same person. This could be the daughter of the Empress, but they both have red hair here. But we also have Libra and Taurus and a sexual partnership here. Perhaps someone drinks, and we're talking about the sexual energy here, and there's multiple women here. But the Two of Cups in this deck is a very loving energy in this deck. The bottom of the deck's the Devil. But this is someone who's feeling castrated, trying to mark their territory. And it's coming under the King of Pentacles. So again, this King of Pentacles could be this, the Devil, because it could just be a Capricorn. So the Two of Cups, Justice, the Empress, so Libra and Taurus, and Sagittarius. So are you stuck in the middle of Libra and Sagittarius, or are you one of them? As my sign's falling down, that's not working. Okay. All right, let's not burn the place down either here. Oopsie, hold on one second. There we go. All right. So let's get to the read. Sagittarius. And you're right by the fire. Who started the fire? What's the song? How does the song go? And this one seems to be running after that one. This one's shedding light, and then this one dark. It's like that way. It's like a search dogs. So somebody out searching for someone. Looking for gold. Maybe he's worried about somebody who's been hanging out with the wrong people. Maybe a dog went missing or ran away. Or is this police? This could be first responders as well. That was coming up. All right. Sagittarius, January 2023. And 23 is the King of Wands, which could be Sagittarius. And there you are, Sagittarius. And Scorpio had this in the middle of their read as well. So you guys are definitely connected. So again, this can reference a first responder, right? The angelic help, the service of a higher love, off the beaten path, not for everybody. Taking one step at a time, being more natural, more angelic. There could be Gabriel energy here as well, which would be more of the messenger, like Mercury. The challenge for you is the Emperor. Okay, well, we figured that. So there's an Emperor here who's in control. Or we have Aries versus Sagittarius. And then the foundation is Libra. And there's Justice here. This could be somebody in court as well. Since we have Libra and Taurus up here as well, and it looks like police, and again, swearing in. So there could be somebody in court here. Night court. Or night school. Maybe you're going to school for law or some kind of legal work. And in the recent past here, you have the King of Swords. And he came up in Scorpio's header as well. So he, in this deck, you know, he seems very militant there. He's very scraggly with a beard. Maybe this is the one who played Santa Claus for Christmas. He's got a loaded gun there. He's got 16 on board. That's the tower. So he looks explosive. He could have PTSD. Maybe he likes to ski. Maybe he's your ski boots. He's got knee pads too. He could be an old war hero. Again, a first responder. Maybe you're dealing with old war stories or heroes. Or maybe you're into that kind of stuff as far as antiques or just research or... Maybe a new stereo set that's really powerful. I'm getting this very explosive energy with this King of Swords. It doesn't feel like a nice explosive energy, right? And again, it could be somebody who's dealing with PTSD wounds, who gets triggered really easy. This could be a patient someone's dealing with, and again, challenged by people of power or wealth. Or perhaps the judge, and there's the judge right there. Again, Libra's in the foundation, or justice, truth and balance, alignment, balance. Trying to be fair to all parties concerned. And then crowning here is the Six of Swords, which is trying to find peace, and there's Virgo hermit energy there. And they're finding peace in the past, or in calmer waters, calmer emotions. And this King of Swords could be somebody with Virgo in his chart. And then we have the Swords energy here with Virgo, or the Hermit right here. Maybe somebody who's helping them out. Maybe the King of Swords is the one here guiding the Hermit, or help, you know, their assistant here, getting them around, their driver. Who's just doing that? I was just watching a movie with a driver. I don't know why Mini Driver's coming up. Oh, she was in one of the movies. What was she in? Oh, with the she was the mother in the rock star movie. Not that she was a rock star, whatever her music was, but Beyond the Lights. Mini Driver was the mother. So maybe a stage mother involved here. Maybe someone's in court because the child wants independence. This could also be between the parents. Maybe the one parent doesn't like the fact that the other parent is controlling. Or driving. Driving Miss Daisy's also coming up. Maybe someone has to drive their parent everywhere. What's coming up here in the near future? What's coming up here for Sagittarius, January 2023? There we go. First card out here is the Hermit. As we were just talking about the Hermit. All right, so the Hermit's here. So they're shedding light on the long way down here. They're at the top of a hill. Maybe there's no snow, so someone's bummed out. Somebody wanted to go skiing, but there's no snow. So here's the Hermit, here's the Hermit. Again, this could be someone driving the Hermit around because they can't drive anymore. And that could definitely be the King of Swords. So we have Libra, Sag, and then we have the Old Man, or an Aries energy here. And you see yourself here as the Hanging Man. And it's only this position because in this deck, for me, it doesn't look upright in this position. It looks like this, but it could be either way. We'll see what's going on with the Hanging Man. So are you hanging out, being wise, seeing the perspectives? Or are you in your ego or awakening here? Or have a bright idea or an epiphany suddenly? And look at all the majors. Besides the King of Swords finding peace over here with the Hermit, you have Libra, Sag, Aries, Virgo, and then Pisces or Capricorn over here. And you have Capricorn up there for sure with the King of Pentacles. Okay, I'm not quite done yet, honey. Almost. He's got a gray sock. So gray sock might be a message for you. He's bringing me messages for you. So far we had the red toy with the white fur with the Santa Claus outfit, and now you have, and it's probably a Nike sock. There you go. It's not an, is it Nike? Nope. Adidas, is that Adidas? I can't remember. There's a gray sock here. It's Teddy's sock. What's around you or how others might see you is the Eight of Wands. So a lot of energy exchange back and forth, whether it's for good or for bad, we'll see. Are there delays, or is this hours of love, or are you just doing a lot of communicating or traveling here? Or awakening to this energy exchange. The block for you, Sagittarius, is the Eight of Swords. Perhaps maybe somebody's in prison. This also can be anxiety and just feeling trapped in your head. And again, you can always find your way out of this situation. This is where people say, I can't. I don't have a choice, but you do. You always have a choice. That's a block for you. Stop. Teddy, you have to get out. Go over there. Please. I'm still video. I have to do my video, okay? Thank you, Teddy. He understands. He's such a good boy. Okay, so this is the Emperor and then the Eight of Swords. So this is your challenge. It's either the Emperor, the Aries, or people in power or with a lot of money. But this could be medical too. He's got booties on and like a hat like a doctor would have. Maybe he has ski boots too. He's got like war ski boots or snake ski boots or lizard ski boots, right? Really fancy ski boots. And then he's got like doctor ski boots and a hat over here. So I can't right now, honey. And what's coming up at the end here is the King of Pentacles. All right, so remember the King of Pentacles is in the underlying energies here. Okay, along with this Nine of Pentacles and the Magician, which could be Gemini or Virgo energy here. This could be two people together who are partners, lovers. This could be a father and child as well. I mean, it could be an independent mother, but it doesn't really feel like that. It could be. Could be like I was getting Monster-in-Law. So all these movies are coming up about the different controlling mothers. That's funny. I was just getting Elvis now. What's that about Elvis? I don't know. Elvis was a Capricorn. His birthday, I was married, the first time I got married was January 8th, which is Elvis's birthday. And I was born in Baptist Memorial Hospital, which is where Elvis was taken to when he died. I don't know why I have to tell you that, but he's coming up. So we had the King of Pentacles here, because you could be dealing with a Capricorn here. He may be speaking. He may have a driver. He looks like he might have had a stroke, because it looks like his hands are kind of cramped up a little bit, but he looks fine. He may be speaking or talking about the gold coin. This could be an award, you know, an award ceremony as well. But he needed someone to drive him to that event, which is now bringing up something with my ex. Because my ex witnessed a manifestation. So he's from Italy, and he was asked to drive someone to a gathering in Rome. I think it was Rome, maybe Florence, I can't remember. But all of these big people were coming, you know, heads of states type of energy and religious people coming together to witness a materialization where, you know, they're all wired, there's no shirt on, and then making something out of nothing. And so he ended up being there just because he was a driver, not because he was invited. But this person asked him to take him there. And so he witnessed this, and they manifested a rabbit's head. And then the person who manifested, who didn't know he was going to be there, said, "This is for you." And he gave him the rabbit's head, and there's a book written about it. So I don't know why I have to tell you that, but I'm telling you that. The King of Pentacles here is at the end of your read, and what's connecting the King of Pentacles to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Page of Swords. So someone's stepping up to the plate to hit one out of the park, or perhaps hitting one in the countryside or at the ranch house. A message. A message. You never know which one you're going to get. So that came up with Forrest Gump last night. Right? So remember when you have a disruption in your plans, it may be taking you on a path that you would never take so that you would get the information that you need. What's hanging in limbo for you is the Queen of Cups. So she's very loving and heart-focused. We'll see if they're upright or reversed. But let's see. I haven't been pulling extra cards, but then extra cards end up coming up anyway at the end. So let's see what happens. The underlying energy here is the Ace of Pentacles for you, Sag. Let's see what the underlying energies are here before we go forward. So there's this energy of this first responder energy. coming in with good news to end the war, to lead the way, to get attention perhaps. And there's the Ten of Pentacles family, right? This is a family, business, or community of abundance. Or perhaps the old man is in a nursing facility there. As I said, someone might have just had a stroke. So someone might be, you know, very Scroogey with their stuff or with their house, okay? And maybe they're getting cared for at home, or they don't want to leave their house and being stubborn about it, where they might get better care somewhere else. Let's see how these are going on. We have Cancer and the underlying energies here as well, and Earth sign energy. There's two aces, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. And again, the old man or this family energy who's kind of Scroogey, right? That's a long way down from there, from being at the top of your game and then being in a facility or an Alzheimer's care facility. But the Hermit's coming up right here, so I think everything's okay. We'll see. I don't know if that's, yeah, I still don't know if it's upright or not. It might not be. But again, someone might be being Scroogey or letting go of those ways to be admitted to a facility after fighting to stay home. And again, someone might be ahead of the game and they already had something planned for when this moment would happen. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, which could be a child or an invitation or opportunity to offer some love here that may not be accepted there as it falls on the floor. Or that could be someone who may beg, who may be willing to beg. And then here we have the Moon card. So there could be subconscious energies or romance going on here. Somebody might have been floored by a romantic gesture here. And then the Ace of Pentacles, which is offer of time, money, and effort, or new life. I always get the crocodile with this for some reason too, the way it looks like. The hand looks like a crocodile the other way around. So that love is being offered that way, and this time, money, and effort is being offered this way. So there could be an exchange of romance here. And again, home and union is coming up here as well. So maybe now that the old man has finally left the house, maybe somebody can actually think about that. Maybe it wasn't an option before for you in your perspective. So we have Sagittarius, Aries, Libra, Virgo, Pisces, or Capricorn. Like I said, Cancer's in the underlying energies with a lot of earth energy there. A lot of earth energy there. Perhaps there was an earth person who was taking care of the family stuff for a father who wasn't well. Remember, the Queen of Pentacles was coming up in your header there. And here we have the King of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles there and the underlying energies. Ace of Pentacles. All right, we have the Knight of Swords in some kind of disconnect or coming from a distance, or a breakup with the Queen of Swords, who may be recovering from an illness or being left out in the cold, or a split. So this could be someone rushing back to the past after distancing themselves or not seeing eye to eye, or breaking up with the Queen of Swords reversed, who's now recovering in a split or in a divide, or trying to seek clarity here. And maybe they're rushing back to the past to see if this offer still stands. And then we have romance as well. And there's the King of Wands reversed, willing to stand up for themselves and beg, perhaps. There it goes. All right, we have the King of Swords in the recent past. King of Swords. And this just went, it just went plop. Yes, Teddy. We have the Eight of Cups reversed. We have the Eight of Cups reversed. It's okay, honey. I'll be done soon. I'll be done soon. You have to wait. I'm talking to people. I know you can't see them, but I'm talking to people. You have to wait, okay? I'll be done soon. So he might be uncomfortable. I don't know if he's to go to the bathroom. He's usually fine. He's smiling. So this is someone who's uncomfortable dealing with their emotions or with walking away from something they put a lot of emotions into. Okay, and we're talking about the King of Swords over here regarding the Queen of Cups reversed. So this could be someone who's been very sad for a long time, perhaps up to 8 years. They've been very sad. This also could be uncomfortable with manipulation. And then implementing a new plan here of investment or strategy, or how are they going to spend their time, money, and energy if they walk away, right? So uncomfortable walking away, and if they do, where do I go from here? So the King of Swords, is he splitting away from the Queen of Cups? Or is this in the past where the Queen of Cups refused to walk away? Because they had investments, or they had a plan, and you don't mess with their plan. And maybe they were waiting for a message in return. Thank you, Teddy. Oh, he's bringing the red. Oh, it's a different red toy. It's not the red furry one of the Santa Claus. Now it's a pepper, a hot pepper. Thank you. Can I have it? And I'll show them? Want me to show the people? Here. He doesn't want me to. You want me to show the people? No. Oh, he's playing. He's messing with me. He smiled and he dumped it out of his mouth. Someone's doing that to you guys. Thank you, Teddy. That was a good message. And he's Saggy Moon. All right, so he's messing with me. He's playing games. So someone might have been playing games with you, or you might have been playing games with somebody else in the past, or maybe worried they were playing games with you. And then here, the foundation, we have Justice. And there's that Saggy energy as Teddy's coming back with the pepper again, the hot pepper. The sassy pepper, or the salsa-y pepper. So here's that Knight of Wands, right? This is Sagittarius energy, rushing back to the past, first responder to save the day, or to perhaps sweep someone off their feet after a divorce, or break in contract, or breaking away from societal norms. And again, there could be a divorce here, or justice here. And then here, and this could also be taking call and going through a break in contract or divorce. Or perhaps dealing with being alternative practices here. Or leaving the old boys club. What? You can't get it? Oh, here. There you go. So we have the Sun, exposure, children, Leo, pets. Right? So Teddy's being completely transparent to you. He's being his authentic self, even though he's interrupting our video. Okay, so he's Sag, Leo, and then there's Taurus reversed in the middle. Or that could be a divorce or a breakup between Saggy and Leo here. Or there's perhaps somebody, is dealing with the kids still. Or vacation, maybe they're on vacation. While someone's on vacation, this Saggy can get away and go back to the past here. Or can put in extra hours. Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing? So here's the central energy, the patient angel. I know. So we have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Page of Pentacles reversed, and then the issue from the past, maybe returning. This could be a child who needs help, and somebody's always at work, or somebody's been working really hard, and I just saw a gnat. So unforgettable. So somebody's working really hard, but they're still having a hard time, perhaps in school. And there's somebody has an issue with remembering, or they have a mind like a steel trap, like they remember everything, so why can't they learn? This may be a learning disability, or someone who's just struggling with manifesting things on their own. They always need someone else to help them out. This could be, somebody having trouble with their children, or their own childhood, they had issues. They always had to work really hard, or harder than everybody else. And again, this could be the past returning, or dealing with the same thing that you dealt with in your childhood with your child, which then brings up your wounding. This also could be a soulmate or a best friend from your childhood that may show up out of nowhere. and needing to be patient with them and manifesting, but that could also be a missed opportunity if you don't look up from your work. Why is the Emperor the challenge here? Why is the Emperor the challenge? Teddy wants his hot pepper back. The challenge is the Emperor and releasing the anxiety, right? Getting out of prison. Maybe you need the Emperor to get out. You need the Emperor to relieve you. This is getting released so that you can come together with someone. Or the Emperor is the challenge because they need to be released so that they can enjoy themselves for once. And will that stick you with all the duties? This is someone giving them a choice. This also could be giving your parent a choice of where they're going to be when they retire if they have to go to a nursing facility. And again, that they'll make all the calls, right? Or if you don't make a call, I will. Or this could be signing power of attorney as well. Somebody could be making an announcement and giving them a choice about where they want to get together. This could also be a going away party for somebody. But it's a challenge for the Emperor because he's never happy with anything. Or he doesn't like these kind of things, you know? It could be someone who's more private, they don't like social occasions. Or you just, what do you get? A person who has everything. It can be that as well. And then, you want your pepper back? Okay, there you go. Then we have the Six of Swords, crowning. But the Emperor's reversed here. So, thank you, Teddy. You're so sweet. We have the Five of Swords. So, we have the Five of Swords. So Teddy's showing us that Sagittarius is being a bit of a nudge. Are you being a nudge? He's like, he just tilted his head like, what? I'm not a nudge. So is Sagittarius being a little bit of a nudge? And they keep pushing even though that I'm talking. Can you wait till I'm finished, please? He's tilting his head. He's like, what do you mean wait? All right, Five of Swords. I'm only going into this because he's Sagittarius, so he's bringing you messages. So someone's, being a real hard ass here, standing up, taking down the field, but they're not doing it with love. They're doing it with a smile on their face, being in their truth, but they're not showing affection here. We have the Hanging Man, perhaps may have an ego on them, and that may be the Emperor reversed right here. We also get a Capricorn or Scorpio right there. Or is this Capricorn King of Pentacles right next to the Emperor reversed? And it's like he has to be his bodyguard. Or his driver, or all of those things. This could be keeping the kids or the pets away from the Emperor reversed, either because it annoys him or because they could jump on him and he's vulnerable right now. And again, we have the King of Pentacles reversed next to the Emperor here. I don't know, I pulled twice on that card. So he must be a big challenge for you. The Six of Swords. Six of Swords. There's frustration here about trying to keep your balls up in the air, trying to juggle so many things with no growth, no creativity, no sex. And then here is this sovereign person. He's like looking at her and trying to take care of all this other stuff. And he's not watching his balls, he's watching her. So there's no peace seeing this person. Or is there peace? I don't know. We'll see when the Six of Swords comes out. And this person has a happy family too. Or they're just emotionally fulfilled right there. Why do we have the Hermit here? They're taking a load off. Or they're shedding light on the Emperor for him to take a load off. For the Fool, there's the Aries. This could be the Hermit calling him the Fool. The Hermit shedding light on the Fool, right? Who did something stupid or fell, or they're just taking a load off, or they're confessing they did something stupid, which they never do. They never admit when they're wrong. So it's like that coming of age where all of a sudden the father starts becoming more of the child, and they have to admit when they're wrong or when they can't do something for themselves. And in confessing they did something foolish, or that they're embarrassed in front of the King of Swords over here. And that could be a jailer as well, someone who gives them anxiety. This could be somebody's lawyer as well, or someone's financial advisor, and who makes them feel stupid. Why do you have the Hanging Man? Why are you the Hanging Man? Well, we have a couple cards here. The Knight of Pentacles came out first. So this is the workhorse, the humble, loyal servant who will humble themselves. They're not embarrassed, you know, to ask for help. They're not embarrassed to serve others. And then here we have the Wounded Warrior who does have an ego. They do have a problem bowing down, but now they have to surrender. They're looking back at the past now and learning something about themselves, right? Shedding light on the past, on the long way down. So to be nice to the people who take care of you, right? Especially when you're in like the nursing home. This also could be someone who's tempting to go down the steps or go skiing when they shouldn't be. Maybe that's how somebody got hurt, because their ego got the best of them, and they knew they wouldn't be able to do it, but they did, and they got hurt. Here's this Eight of, again, there's that competition between these two, right? They both might have been skiing, and somebody might have got hurt, right? Somebody wanted to prove to the other that they can still do anything better than them, and that could be two brothers as well. Here is the Eight of Wands. The Page of Wands reversed. It's frustrated, all over the place, or could be sick or impatient in a losing battle here with frustrations. This could be a sore loser. Sore loser. I'm sorry, Teddy. Are you okay? You okay? Just give me a few minutes. I'm almost done. Stay there. This could be a secret passion here, or somebody without integrity, or someone who's giving out secrets they shouldn't be giving out when they should be keeping to themselves here. Somebody also may not be wanting to know so that they can stay clear and in balance. The need to keep to themselves. If they're a sore loser, this could be someone too, right, who needs to keep it to themselves. A lot of back and forth about this. The Eight of Swords is the Page of Cups. So again, this is a release, because this comes up reversed. So the block for you is release with the Page of Cups, which is a message of love, or a child, or a pup. Sharing, being charitable, perhaps settling out with someone, or somebody settling to be the nice guy. And the block for you is releasing or getting out of anxiety. Why is that a bad thing? Getting out of work. If the Emperor leaves, I feel like you get screwed. Or are you the Emperor and then the other person gets screwed? Because they end up doing all the work that the other person was responsible for. Or is the Emperor out of control? And of course, if he's reversed, he is out of control, or he's retiring or losing his control. And the block is then the release of anxiety, right? So no longer carrying the responsibilities, which then fall on whoever else can take care of the responsibilities, which could be you. Or, if that's not you, the King of Pentacles reversed. Or is that the Emperor? Why is the King of Pentacles at the end there for you? So Sagittarius is coming up as the King of Pentacles. Broken, without a car, or can't drive. Maybe you're the one who can't drive. Maybe you have driving Miss Daisy. Maybe you're Miss Daisy. And again, this is someone offering their help to Sagittarius, who's letting go or giving up, to look back at the past, or perhaps to see someone who could shed light on it for them, to understand better, and an awakening or a wake-up call to their ego and how it's blocking them from getting what they want, or how their fears are blocking them from what they want. So the release of the Emperor perhaps could be your block. But the release has to do with a message of love and sharing at work, or settling out at work, or being patient with a child or a pet like Teddy. So maybe you still have that perspective from when you were a child, when you talked a lot and the adults were annoyed by that, and you still have that dynamic with people. And there's a wound there around that, right? That people are trying to be released from you. The King of Pentacles here, this could be someone at work too who's starting over. They may be leaving work to start over, or to start over in love, or just bored, so they want to do something else. The King of Pentacles. Like I said, the King of Pentacles could have some kind of medical issue. So that could be you. We have Ace of Cups reversed. This could be being dumped, dumping a load, pushed to your emotional limit, any kind of fluids coming out of you too much, right? This could be crying too much. It could be vomiting too much. It could be sweating or peeing too much, diarrhea. So maybe somebody has to take care of someone who can't control their bowels. Or maybe they're purging and crying a lot because they're going through dark night of the soul or something. This is a lot of back and forth. The arrows of love in a breakup perhaps. Or just a lot of going back and forth to take care of things in order to find your independence and your happiness, self-happiness, doing that inner child work. Perhaps with the King of Cups reversed. The King of Cups reversed could be the Emperor reversed for sure. So finding happiness, despite what the King of Cups says, because when you do all your self-work, you realize it doesn't matter what my father thinks. Only matters what makes me happy. If I keep obsessing about whether I have his approval or not, you know, you'll never be happy, because what he thinks has nothing to do with what makes you happy. And this is what you're realizing. The Page of Swords is the Three of Swords. So there could be a separation or a message of separation or disappointment, right? That energy of disappointment in their eyes or their message in their face. And then again, dumping multiple loads, multiple attachments, getting serious, right? Expected to not dream, right? This is dreaming, heaven in your eyes, having lots of choices or opportunities or loves. And then separating. And perhaps getting rid of all that and moving on and just being love instead with the Queen of Cups over here. Detoxing with the Queen of Cups perhaps, or is the Knight of Cups the Queen of Cups? But we have the Queen of Cups is reversed over here and the Knight of Cups is upright. So the King and Queen of Cups are both reversed. So that could be your parents, unless you're one of them. And then there's the Knight of Cups, who could be the son, the loyal son, who's offering help to the mother here to detox, or perhaps because the father is now an issue. And there's the Empress. There's definitely a mother energy.